Hi, everybody. It is Dr. Una. And if you do not know me, if we've never met before, I am the CEO of Ivy League Pediatrics. And I'm just coming on to encourage the moms and dads out there. I know that this is really different times that we're living in, and you've had to transform yourself and do things you've never done before. I recognize it's challenging. I just came to give you, really, to give you a shout out and maybe give you some tips that will help you. For some of you, you are now homeschooling parents. For some of you, you're figuring out how to work from home with four other kids in the house. And it's just been really different. The whole social distancing and it's different, but you're here and you're doing a great job, So just a few things. I got to talk to a lot of parents this week in the office and some via telemedicine. And it's a lot. And I think the first thing I want to let you know is one of my favorite quotes, which is, perfection is not required, only progress. And sometimes as parents, we're really hard on ourselves that we didn't do it the perfect way and we didn't get everything done at the perfect time and the house is not perfect, at every single point in time and stuff. And I just want to say, hey, cut yourself some slack and every day just try to be better than you were the day before. Your job is to chase progress, not to chase perfection. I think we won't be perfect on this side of eternity, and that's fine. As long as you're better, then that's okay. So perfection is not required, just progress. So just remember that and give every day your best shot. The second thing is, for those of you who still have kids at home, which will be most of you who are my patients, our families, they won't always be at home, so yes, it's more and you're having to do more schoolwork and you're having to do more everything. But I also want you to realize that, someday they're not going to be in your home anymore. And, one way to look at this is an opportunity for you to build deeper relationships with your kids. So, go on the walks, have chit chats, hang out. If you work from home, let them share in your work. Like if you're someone who records a lot of videos or you have to set up your station, show them how to set up your station. You guys do stuff together. But intentionally work on those relationships and building memories. And because they won't always be here, so this could end up being a gift where you ended up spending more time with them than you ever have. Some of you are going like, I've spent all my life, but intentionally do that, intentionally create memories. The third thing is, while you're at it, if you're on the airplane, it does say that if cabin pressure is to drop, that masks are going to drop from, from above, and put the mask on on yourself first. And if put the mask on yourself, and if you're with a child, put the mask on yourself first, and then the child. So as moms and dads, sometimes we take care of everybody else and neglect ourselves. And I want you to pause and I want you to commit to making sure you're okay, right? Stress levels are high. But at the same time, there are things that you do that are your go-to things that that are relaxing for you, right? So if you're an introvert like me, taking a walk in nature is probably relaxing to you. Taking a walk and just listening to some music, taking a long shower, reading a book, introverts are weird, but normal. That could be relaxing for you. If, relaxation for you is, calling a girlfriend and you guys are just talking and stuff like that. For the dads, you can still hang with the guys via Zoom. Via Zoom, you can still do that if that's your thing, but find what's relaxing for you and commit to do that, right? It doesn't have to take too much. Maybe there's some, meditation type thing that you do and that's calming for you. Do what you do, but do something every day to take care of you. Make sure that you're de-stressing, right? Because it's just different times, so those are just some pointers, some things that you can do. But just know that ultimately this too shall pass. Make sure that you're doing what you should. So the social distancing, please, no birthday parties with kids over. So social distancing, we still have to do that. Lots of hand washing. And for all the parents, with your kids, you're still going to have to tell them 200 times a day to wash your hands and not put their hands in their face and all that stuff. But You want to keep up with that. Wiping down surfaces that are used very often. You want to keep doing that. So you want to keep doing those. And as always, you know, if your kids need to be seen, you know, we're here. We've implemented all kinds of things, like literally nobody in the waiting room. You go from car to room, check-in appointments. Everything is done in the room, and you know, you're good to go after the visit. And we're really getting people in and out. We've implemented telemedicine. So even if you can't come if you don't need to come into office, say your kid has allergies or asthma, needs their refills, you know, depression, anxiety, rashes, simple colds, stuff like that. You know, we call the office, we can set you up for a video visit, and it would just be like this almost, but you know, it's real time. And you know, so that we can do that so your kids are taken care of. I know that it was scary enough that I had patients who had run out of medicines or using expired medicines and stuff. And I just want to let you know we're here. Same number, just call us or send us a portal message. We still got your back. We're still here. Okay, so parents, those are the tips for you. And I just want to get you to give yourself a pat on the back and say, you know, I'm doing good. And, you know, we'll get through this together. And as always, if you need us, we're here. So I want you to share this video, tag a mom or a dad so that they can get the encouragement that you just got. And if you need to see us, we'll see you. All righty. Bye.